Welcome back to another day Bible working. Today is day 65 and 66. Just about to go to bed, but I thought I'd film this video anyway. I thought it was good just to keep it regular. So I guess I'll just fill you in. Yesterday we had... Actually, I don't remember what happened yesterday. Yesterday was... I had three Bible studies, but two people pulled out, so that was a bit of a surprise. So yeah, I had a bit of spare time floating around yesterday. I think I spent it knocking out good portions of the Bible and reading. And today we had same schedule as usual for Wednesdays. So we do sermon prep in the mornings. Something I've been really enjoying recently is our prayer meetings at 8:30, as we've been doing prayer meetings for the last 3 months, and I just find it really, I feel like it's one of those things that just gets better as time passes, but yeah, I'm really loving the prayer meetings recently, and yeah, really just super blessed to be working alongside all these people here with me, all the other Bible workers. There's 7 of us, so it's a huge blessing to be working with these people and praying with them every day, working alongside them. It's really good. I had one study today with one of the kids at the local Adventist school here, TVAC, and he's in high school, but the kid he's grown up Adventist. He's doing Bible studies, but I don't know if he's really in it with his heart. I don't know if his heart's actually in the game. I think it's just something that he's kind of grown up with Adventism in the family, and he's not, his heart isn't there. So it's kind of just something I'm trying to figure out, how to get this guy excited about God, how to get him excited about Jesus, How am I going to place a special blessing on his heart about God? How am I going to make him realize that we serve the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords? How are we going to do that? So, been thinking a lot about that recently, and I guess something else I've been thinking about is, for a long time, what now is the whole thing of like salvation. Like, why do some people choose to serve God and others don't really? You know what I mean? It's hard. Some people like me just come to God with just because of evidence and proof, like prophecy and just common sense. God exists, so I'm just going to serve him, you know what I mean? But others, not at all. So other people just don't come to God at all. One other thing I've been talking about a lot is transitional laws. Yeah. At the moment, I'm thinking there's a belief out there that is, there's a theological discussion out there in regards with some of the laws of the Old Testament that God gave, like some laws which would seem outlandish, or some laws that would seem so wild to us today, but God actually gave them to the Israelites in the Old Testament so that they could keep them, like the slavery laws, like the stoning of gay people, like the what to do with the women when you overrun a tribe or a village, or once you conquer a nation as an Israelite, what do you do with the women of the nation? And so, I don't know, some people think that God made transitional laws, which means that there was a law that would transition them from a state of being in such a bad mindset and such a bad culture into a slightly less bad culture, and it was a law that was like something that was better than what it was, but not perfect. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really agree fully with that. I think I'm leaning more towards the whole idea of God does not make transitional laws. And so, yeah, I don't think God makes transitional laws. And that's something I'm still thinking about. But I just don't think that's something God would do. Plain and simple. I don't think God makes something that's short of the glory of God. I think if God makes a law, it's because it's the truth, and that's what He wants us to keep. So a lot of these laws make sense when you put it in the context of a physical kingdom. God was setting up a physical kingdom that would get ready to develop the seed of, or give birth to the seed of Jesus. And He was trying to preserve that seed the whole way down through history. So if you put it in the right context, all these laws actually make a lot of sense. Makes sense that gay people get rid of them because they're not actually productively giving birth or making children or anything like that. So it kind of makes sense just to, you know. But with slavery too, it kind of makes sense there. And with the whole women thing, like, what's the alternative? So I don't know. I can explain that further in another update or in a video in the future. But um, anyway, it's something you can't fully understand in one 6.5 minute video. You need time to understand these concepts, to explain them, to unpack them. Otherwise, they just sound like oppressive or aggressive or like they're targeting people. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. That's Bible working. That's Bible working day 65 and 66. So hope you enjoyed, and thanks my faithful followers, Jared and Emily. I read your comments all the time. So sorry I don't respond to them, but I am reading them. Thank you so much for your time and your attention, and hopefully one day we can all look back on this, and it's pretty cool just to keep a diary going on the video logs. All right, thanks. That's 65 and 66 done. Thank you so much for your time. Catch you later.